It's your boy Etorian Hines from the Distorted Cosmos podcast. And right now, this is a part of a little entry video that I'm doing. This is some news, new project that I'm working on. So, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about the morning routine. Now, the question is, do you have a morning routine? I'm not talking about brushing your teeth like you were watching me do it now, but what I'm actually talking about is you know, the time set aside to accomplish your goals, the time set aside to be productive in your day. Did you know that 88% of Americans do actually have a routine? Everyone has a general routine of something that they do every morning. If you have a job, you have a commute, you got coffee that you like, but did you know that 43% of Americans like coffee is definitely part of their ru- routine. Like it's a must for them. We all know those coffee drinkers. Did you also know that half of those 88% of Americans, which is 44% for those who need help with the math, they prepare for their things the night before. So, you know, and those people have stated that they have reduced stress in their lifetime. So again, having a morning routine is very productive. So look back at your lifetime and ask yourself, do I have a morning routine? Is it productive? Is it helping me? Is it constructive? Is there room to kind of wiggle things around? Well, let me tell you, nobody is perfect, okay? Nobody's going to have the right answer to this. Nobody's going to have the right feel. Nobody's going to have the right vibe. So just stick with me, ride through this video, and at the end, be sure to leave your comments below on what you think about this. Okay. Do you have a morning routine? And if so, what is it?
Yes, I do. In the morning, I wake up, I get my kids together, and I drop them off at school. Then I go to the gym, work out for about 30, 45 minutes, come home, wash my body, get my day started.
So, the importance that I believe of not only having a routine yourself, but is to teach others how to have a routine, that's similar to yours. So, one of the things that's being a father, being a role model to young kids, is to be sure that they know how to do basic necessity things like get up in the morning, brush their teeth, make their bed, before they go to bed at night, put their shoes up and everything. So, my baby is 4 years old, so he hasn't quite got the concept of brushing his teeth, but it's the habit that every night or every morning before they go to bed, I need to brush my teeth. I need to brush my teeth, Daddy. This is very important because dental health, dental hygiene is health. Like it's one of the slept-on things that people don't really understand that dental hygiene is very good for you, it's very good for your health. So this is one of the many examples I mean by, having a routine, people see you, your kids see you, you continue to grow. So therefore, check out my little man. Be sure you're investing time in your family, in their routine. Does your family have a routine? I don't know. Look it up and see. You'd be surprised. Timing is always different. 35, 33. 33, 33. But up here we got 36. Should be straight over. Yeah. That timing. I don't want y'all to do that out here thinking the man's slacking. Ain't no lacking, baby. Get you some. Oh, man. It's a good little run right there. And a lot of people have, like, so my cousin was here a few days ago, and he was like, "Yo, fam, like, you got a pretty good run in you. Like, you got a good timing," because we was doing a 10-minute, just a 10-minute run. And the thing about it is, to get that 10-minute run, like, it took me a while. For some of y'all who've been following me a while, y'all know I used to be in the military, and y'all know after the military, brother gained about significant amount of weight. So I went from having a morning routine to not having a morning routine. And then the subsequent of that led to a lot of things, depression, overweight, and some other things. One thing, I always remember to write down the equipment in the gym. Especially me. You see, I be sweating like a goddamn dog. but yet I have to be sure that you make it you make it clean for others, to utilize the facility, especially right now. But anyway, back to a routine. In the gym has always been a big part of my thing. Even in the military, having a workout, having a routine, getting up every morning, making up your bed, being sure that you do the small things, being disciplined to the small things will help you achieve your overall goal. So you know, it was a process, especially to get here, especially to run those times. It was a process. Like, look where I'm at now, bro. Like, it's a process. Look where, like, I'm in the gym. This is an everyday occurrence. Well, okay, it's not an everyday occurrence for me, but this is a main focus of my day, a main focus of my timeline, a good majority of my time. So, yeah, with good routines comes good results. Okay, good routines come good results. So just remember that, man. Whenever you want some personal results in your life, just be sure to get you a solid routine. Be sure to, and don't just think of, okay, I'm just going to the gym and then I'm gonna get up and do this. Because like once you write down the basics, what it really is taking advantage of your time. Get your timeline of what your morning routine is. Right, think about what you normally do. Get up, you probably sit there on your phone for a little while, but aim towards something that you want to accomplish. Do you want to write that book? Do you want to write that blog? Do you want to start that podcast? Do you want to start going to the gym? Do you want to get healthier? Do you want to start meditating more? Do you want to get up to show gratitude more? You have to create this time in your life, create this space, create the opportunity. That way you can be great in you, because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to, do any of that shit for you. Nobody. It got to be you. So no matter what you do, you got to get this stretch in. No matter what you do, you just got to be sure that you stay consistent for you. Okay? You got to stay consistent for you. Woo. Trust me, because ain't nobody coming to save you. When I say absolutely nobody, like especially in entrepreneurial game, like you may have some friends who will, book your services, book your events, and show you things, but it takes you to get out there and grind. It takes you to get out there and get your marketing skills together. It takes you to get your social media marketing together. Marketing is a key part of business because, you can have the best product in the world, but if you ain't got no marketing skills, don't nobody know about your product, how are they supposed to, obtain your services if don't nobody know about it? If you don't spread your word, how is anybody going to obtain your services? So just be sure to remember that, to always, you know, stay marketable, stay flexible, stay true to what you want to do. Figure out your game plan, your ultimate game plan, and try to work that into your schedule. Try to work that into your routine, because once you start building that habit and taking advantage of your time, and you'll start to see significant changes in your life. And remember, you get out of life what you put into it.
Simply. So if you want to be more successful, you gotta put that time in. If you
Want to be better at business, you gotta put that time in. You want to be a social media influencer, you gotta put that time in. If you want to be in the gym, you gotta put that time in. If you want to run a marathon, if you want to run a 5K, you gotta look like this a couple of times. You gotta put that work in. So just remember, you gotta put that, no matter what you do, you gotta put that work in. So that's the message of the day. Put that work in. Okay, that's the title. I'm gonna title that the title of this section. You got to put that work in. So next, we got somebody else who's gonna explain their morning routine and how it's helped them. So just take a listen. You have a morning routine, and if so, what is it?
Yeah, so I do have a morning routine, man, and I would say that plays a big part in my work-life balance because it allows me to get started in my day super early.
Mm.
So when I end my work day, I can actually end it knowing that I crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's, and then just give that specific that time and attention to my family. And so I like to wake up at 5 a.m. When I wake up at 5 a.m. I simply give gratitude to God, man. I sit there and I think about all the things I'm thankful for today. Sometimes I repeat things. Sometimes it's just something new, something just out of nowhere. Maybe thank God for having clean socks to put on this morning. You know what I'm saying? In addition to all the other things that I'm so thankful for, I also have a list of desires that I have and that I update. not goals, but desires that I have for my life and my family. I profess those after I do my morning gratitude.
Hmm.
And then I always read at least 10 pages of a new book that I'm reading. So I read every single morning. After I read, I either go to the gym or I go to my personal trainer. After that, I'm headed to the office.
It's beautiful NYC. Can you see me? Oh, there we go. There we go. Beautiful New York City, man. I ca- it's just fucking captivating, breathtaking, all that. So we're finna get out here in these streets. Finna go see what the NYC life is about. Got ourselves a quick little checklist, and yeah, let's get it. Wow. Wow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me squeeze her. So the Empire State was actually constructed on March 17th, 1930, and it only took 1 year and 45 days to complete. And if you haven't been to New York City, the Empire State is actually located on Fifth Avenue in between 33rd and 34th Street. Yeah, just like the movie. So here are a couple of little, something that I didn't know. Did you know that the Empire State is considered one of the wonders of the world? That is amazing. Now think about this. This wonder of the world took 1 year and 45 days to actually complete. 1 year and 45 days. So you can't tell me that they didn't have a routine in place to get this shit set up. From the morning to the night, getting the loads and loads of steel, getting everything into play. Literally hours and hours and hours of man hours that had to be meticulously planned just to get this project completed. A wonder of the world. Now you can't tell me you can't do simple shit like, get up and just work out for 5 or 10 minutes or meditate for 10 minutes. No, they built a world wonder in 1 year and 45 days. So I don't know how to explain to you the importance of how about having a routine. I don't know how much to explain to you about, getting your life together, about goal settings. I don't know what other way to demonstrate this to you other than telling you that You can do anything you put your mind to. You simply have to do it. Do you know that there are the Bureau of Labor? I don't know how that's type BLM BOL BLM. I don't know what you call it, but the Bureau of Labor said that um, in 2 years, 20% of all businesses fails. In 5 years, 45% of those fail. And in 10 years, 65% of those businesses fail. So everybody you see out here, they have persevered, they have endured, and that's why these businesses are still able to be here these days because of the perseverance, the endurance, the routine of things, learning the wave of things. That way it takes away the mental stress, the mental anguish of having to think about a lot of things because again, you can do this shit with your eyes closed. So and here's another stat for you. You know, there are over 31 million entrepreneurs in America, or about 16% of the adult workforce. 16%. And worldwide, I believe the number is close to like 600 million individuals just like me and you. And I'm pretty sure each one of those individuals have a morning routine. So get up on your morning routine, get tunnel vision. Now, speaking of tunnel vision, I don't know if any one of y'all know Rick Ross, but I picked up his book a little while ago, but he speaks a little bit about tunnel vision. So I'm going to play you guys a clip from his book, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you a little more.
Focus had been pushing my net worth past the $100 million mark. I was damn near there. I'd said yes to every promoter who wanted to book me and every opportunity to do a paid guest verse. I'd been relentless promoting all the brands in my portfolio. I'd enjoyed every minute of it, but I'd had to make sacrifices. Quality time with my kids, enjoying the fruits of my labor at the estate, my health. I always told myself I'd be able to focus more on those things once I hit 9 figures. When you are chasing something, you can develop tunnel vision.
So like I said, tunnel vision, man. You can lock in and focus in, but it's a difference from being focused and being like too into your shit. So next, I'm gonna introduce you guys to Miss Amber Davis. She's very knowledgeable about a lot of things. So this particular one, we're talking about the morning routine. So Miss Amber is gonna give you a quick rundown of her routine and some things that she got going on, and then we'll come back and talk about that. But in the meantime, in between time, one of the things that I always have wanted to do was, go to New York City. So within my job, I buckled down, and as you can see by these past few clips, I got to take a trip there. So enjoy this side of Times Square and some more things. And just remember, this can be you. All you got to do is focus in, lock in on what you want to do, and actually execute and do it. Because nobody's going to give it to you. Nobody gave me this trip. I earned this. I take that back. Verizon gave me this trip. Nah, fucking with you. But here go Miss Amber.
I'll sum it up real quick. So my morning routine, I wake up about 15 minutes before 7, about 6:45. I have a 7 a.m. prayer call with my smaller team. And then I have an 8 a.m. six figures in training call with my larger organization. Um, so after I do my 2 morning meetings, then I will usually get up and after my prayer call, that's probably about 15, 20 minutes. Then I'll get some water, get dressed, take a shower, and then I get my 8 a.m. call. We'll do some training. And then after that training, I will take a breath, organize my day, and then move on. And that's my morning routine.
Now, some of you may be wondering, why is this guy got a video of him running? What's going on here? Well, this is to show you anybody who's been into DeSoto, Texas, and if there's a little hill in front of the high school. I'm from DeSoto, Texas. It's a suburb of Dallas, Texas. Going up this hill in your car, you have to hit the gas a little bit to get your car up there. And as you can see, I am running this motherfucker. Okay? That means I'm putting forth additional effort every morning. It's hard. It's tough on my body, it's bad on my knees, but guess what? I see the long term benefit of being physically fit. I see the long term benefit of living longer, of having the ability to play with my kids. So having a hard life, sorry, having a hard part of your routine, that doesn't mean that you should dampen down your routine. That doesn't mean that you should lessen it just to make things easier. No, you make things easier for yourself by having a set time, a set distance, a set amount of things that you do in order to make your day more productive, in order to make your life more productive. Having a physical fitness routine, it stemmed very long time ago. So for those of you who don't know, one of my first jobs as like my real job was the military. I was in the military for 6.5 years. I retired. Right now I'm a disabled veteran, so I'm doing my thing. But that's where I instilled the beginnings of having a morning routine, because they will make us wake up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock every goddamn day. And I did that for 6 years. I went overseas and did it. It was way earlier. Then you come home, then it's at a certain time because you got to drive. If you live in the barracks, you can just walk downstairs. But regardless of my situation was lined up, there was still a routine. I had to get up prior to, I had to get my mentals prior to, and then once I got myself together, I had to make my way to the unit to do physical fitness every single day. So therefore, physical fitness became ingrained in me. It became a part of my physical routine. And when I didn't do the physical fitness, actually, no, I never stopped. But depression and other things get into play because everything switched around for me. But you never know what type of things that you can do. You never know what type of motive you can have. You never know how much you can actually grow. You never know how much you can do until you actually create the time and the space to do these things. So I challenge you, I implore you to get a routine. Now it doesn't always have to look pretty. Okay, it doesn't always have to look beautiful. It doesn't always have to look seamless. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. Does it work for you? Does it get the job done? Are you active? Are you reducing your stress? Are you reducing how you feel about things? Are you accomplishing your goals? Yes or no? And if you're not, you need to start that first thing in the morning. You wake up, give yourself some gratitude. You give gratitude to the universe, whoever you pray to. Some Christians, Jewish. I don't try to fit nobody, but whoever you pray to, wake up first thing in the morning. Tell her, thank you that I woke up. Thank you that I had the ability to open my eyes. Thank you that nothing, everything you have right now, it's here. You just got to give gratitude about everything. And once you wake up and change your mindset, your physical fitness will change, your mentality will change, your vibe going forward will change. Everything will start to switch up once you switch around your mindset in the morning. It's super important to get off on the right side of the bed. That's what everybody say. Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? That's because motherfuckers wake up grouchy and rude because they're late or they're behind or they didn't get their favorite coffee or they wanted to do something but they forgot. It's a whole lot of shit that can be prevented by simply having a set routine. Even if that's just getting up to go to work, getting up a few minutes early, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, having your clothes laid out the night before so you're not rummaging through the closet trying to find your clothes. If you don't take away nothing from this, that's one tip I can tell you. If you got kids, make them get their clothes ready the night before. See how much time that creates for you and your kids in the morning. Don't let nobody go to sleep without putting their goddamn clothes out on the bed. Socks, shoes, take a shower the night before so that when you wake up, you just put your socks on, put some lotion on, put your clothes on, brush your teeth, wash your face, eat, and you're out the door. Trust me, it'll create so much more time and opportunity and space. So, hey, that's what I gotta say. So, next up, we have a little snippet from my wife. She's gonna give a little demonstration on how every morning doesn't look good. Then after that, you're gonna hear a little bit from my man Nick C. Nick C is gonna give you a quick rundown on his morning routine. He's an entrepreneur, so is my wife. So we all have our different styles, different mornings. As you can see, I love to get out here and get active. Nick, not so much. My wife, her workouts are a little different. She likes to do home workouts. So keep that in mind. Keep an open mind when you hear these next two videos. And look, don't judge my wife, okay? I love her. She loves everybody else. Hey, let's get it.
I'm thankful that I woke up. I'm tired as fuck. I don't like waking up early. And I don't like being asked a whole lot of fucking questions either. I don't like having to talk a lot. Like none of that shit. I just want to wake up, do what I need to do in fucking silence.
Yeah, that was reality. Come on, you ready? We late. Give me a hand. But he had a bad day this morning. So, you know, here we are with little buddy at school, late. Up. Got my license.
Please hang up and try again.
I would say that everyone has a morning routine because it's just the same thing that we do every day. Now, if you're going to ask me, is it a productive morning routine? The answer is going to be no. As being an entrepreneur, I can pretty much close loans and homes in my bed. And so many times I end up just doing that. So sometimes I'm still in my pajamas. So the morning routines are really just the hygiene that's required as being a functional human being. So that's going to be just brushing my teeth and, combing my hair and getting back into the bed and seeing what's going on. So I do struggle with kind of a productive morning routine. I wish I was the person that was waking up at 5 a.m., doing a quick morning 1-hour workout, eating some food, and then going to work. That does not happen. So it's really just me wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I check my email real quick to see if anybody's bugging me or I need to bug somebody. I'll try to brush my teeth and, kind of get the morning rolling. And then I'm right back in my bed unless I want to take my office to another location in the house. So wouldn't say it's the greatest routine, but it keeps me, it's mine. So I guess that's all that matters.
So it's 8 a.m.-ish on a Saturday morning. Been up since about 5 a.m. going over, my routine. Even on the weekends, I got a routine. Even on goddamn, yeah. Routine is super important. So you just heard from Miss Alexandria Wright-Hines. You just heard from Andrew. You just heard from Miss Amber. You just heard from Mr. Nick. So look here, you even heard from my baby. So on that note, we got a couple of more people coming in the next video. So stay tuned. Check out the podcast. Check out, we got more YouTube videos, some things that we did in the past. We're going to redo some things. So again, if you're vibing with us, if you like what we got going on here, I'm working with some more local artists in Dallas, some more local talent in Dallas, Texas. So if you want to be a part of the vibe, you want to be a part of the up and coming thing that's going on, visit my website, www.thedistortedcosmos.com. And at the bottom there's a contact form. Please drop your contact information below. Also, if you got a project you want to talk on, if you got a business you want to start, if you got a project you want to promote, if you need a 360 booth and you're in Dallas, Texas, so I'm available to help you. I'm available to grow. We're trying to grow our network. We're trying to grow everything. And I'm trying to get everybody some, of this nature right here, It's just humble beginnings. Like I said in my post last night on Facebook, this is my third restart of life. The first time I started life was when I was young, just got out of school, and I was on my way to the Army. It was 2007 at that point in time. And that was, my first time getting life started. I was just out of school. Then my second life was 9 years ago when I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, started a new job, just got out the Army in 2013, April of 13. So that summer, I wound up moving down to Vegas. And here I am starting a third life. Most people don't get to this stage of life until they're well in their 65s when they start to live a new life. They start over and things. So therefore, this is my third lifestyle. All of my neighbors are like retired and shit, or they got businesses or some more bullshit. So, again, my goal is to elevate everybody. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a particular focus, a particular something that they have to give. So therefore, again, I just want to be a part of the process. I just want to be a part of the growth. Excuse my look right now. Again, it's Saturday morning. Probably finna go get me a workout in before I do anything. And, hey, just be comfortable in your skin. Be comfortable who you are. Get you a routine. Get you a process. Let's accomplish some goals, not only for yourself, but be an example. As you seen my son, getting up every morning, brushing his teeth. Surprised they came to the back door of the window because they had a curtain right there. They knocked all that down. So, yeah. But again, stay on your routine, stay tuned because we got some more routine. Like that wasn't it. Like there's There was a 10-question survey that I asked each one of those entrepreneurs. That was just one question. So just imagine. Yeah, and I interviewed again, I think about 9 entrepreneurs for this particular segment. There's way more to come, way more to come. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Visit the website. Check all the descriptions and the show notes below. All the entrepreneurs' information will be down below. So on that note, we're finna get back in and start on the next video.